me so many things, like how to love and how to lose and how to choose.
So Aubrey, did you know that this is the 800th episode of Walking Through Life? Can you imagine 800 episodes?
That's a lot.
That's a lot, 800 episodes. Yeah. So have you ever seen an episode?
No, what it's about?
Oh, that's good. I was thinking maybe you were living under a rock because everyone watches CATV. Walking Through Life is about, well, originally it started out as the host's personal journey. And then I could see some episodes she started including people talking about mental health. And it's taken off since then, as she is very brave. Linda started this show when mental health was not something you talked about. It takes a real moral fiber and a real person that has a strong sense of self to be able to talk about a taboo issue when it's taboo. And now society has sort of evolved along with Linda to understand that this is such an important issue. So I hope people watch her show. I know that the politicians, both in New Hampshire and Vermont, always come on the show because they understand that this is something that needs talking about. So let's do me a favor, look in that camera and let's say, congratulations, Linda. You're going to say congratulations?
I don't know if
you want to do it together?
Yeah,
okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Linda.
Hello, my name's Tim Brick. I'm a local Vermont songwriter, and I'd like to play one of my new songs here for you. This is a song called One Step from Falling.
Tied up and twisted, wrapped around your finger, a certified fool, signed, sealed, and delivered. I tried my best to leave you behind, but your love is a staying kind. One step from falling, in love with you. My heart says wait, my body wants to kick it with you. One step from falling. Well, I walk these streets at night, just trying to get my head right. But it's a damn hard thing to conceive when your eyes won't see what your heart believes. One step from falling, in love with you. My heart says wait, my body wants to kick it with you. One step from falling. Step from falling, in love with you. My heart says wait, my body wants to
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Do you want one more? Or? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Do you guys have time, or do you want to do your little things first?
It's up to you.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll play you. This is my favorite song off that CD that I just gave Linda here. This is off my latest effort. I wrote this while I was living in San Antonio, Texas, going back and forth up I-35, playing all through Central Texas up to Austin and stuff like that. A little tune called Neon Cross. Making my way to Austin, northbound on 35, 6 strings by my side, leaving San Antonio. And who are all these people flying by my window? Tail lights fade into the dawn. Well, I've come 2,000 miles to find out what I love was back behind me in the hills of my home. Now I'm traveling down this hard-luck road towards the neon cross. They got Jesus on a billboard, flashing his fancy lights, showing me the sins of my life. As if I didn't know them, of all the roads I've traveled, the scars and the trials that I've survived. Well, I've come 2,000 miles to find out what I love was back behind me in the hills of my home. Now I'm traveling down a hard-luck road towards a neon cross. Every road that I choose leads me in the wrong direction. I ask myself, am I too far gone for resurrection? Under the lights of a neon cross. Making my way to Austin, northbound on 35, 6 strings by my side, leaving San Antonio. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Well, Linda, I want to give you hearty congratulations. 800 shows. I had my own radio show for a couple of years. I never got near 800 shows, so that's great. I'm a politician, so I grab at any chance to be on the air, and I was thrilled when you asked me to come on. Just thinking, well, it's community access television. It has a large audience. Actually did not fully understand how large an audience, people watch community action television, access television. But it was so nice to when I came on, just the way you made me feel welcome, and we talked, and just and anytime I go on a talk show, I think, okay, what on earth am I going to say? And boy, always we just ran out of time. People, I go, damn it, I was going to say such and such, and I never got to it. I also want to say that I remember how surprised I was when you told me you had a learning disability. I tend to be a real cynic on politically correct names for things, but I think the term differently abled is a good term. I think it means, because I think everybody, if they want to look at it that way, everybody has a disability. I'm disabled. I can't fly. I can't see through walls. I can't outrun a thoroughbred horse. There's all sorts of things I can't do. But I'm not defined as a human being by what I can't do. I'm defined by what I can do. And that's to say differently abled. And there are people who have, difficulty as kids, who have difficulty learning to read, Well, you develop other strategies. And you get through, and your whole story is just an inspiration to everyone who knows you. And your show has brought that story out for a lot of people. The other thing is in terms of having difficulties, I think there's a whole spectrum. There are people maybe who have never been clinically depressed, but they've been morbidly sad. Everyone has episodes of that. There are people who I fight my weight. It took me a long time to get over cigarettes. I still don't call myself an ex-smoker. I'm a firmly committed cigarette addict who hasn't had a smoke in about 5 or 6 years now. Okay, but it's like an alcoholic. It's not that I'm an ex-alcoholic. The guy will say, I have a buddy. If anytime I call him an ex-alcoholic, he corrects me. He says, I'm an alcoholic who has not, and I say, you're an alcoholic who doesn't drink anymore. And he says, no, I'm an alcoholic who is not having a drink today. And it's that kind of the ongoing struggle. And I feel that way about myself and cigarettes. I don't have a day go by I don't want a cigarette. But for 5 years, I've gone one day at a time with that. And that kind of inspiration, again, are the people who fight those fights, and I don't think you ever win them forever, but people who fight those fights and hold on and get where they want to go walking through life. And you've been a real inspiration to people like that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I'll do a whole show.
Okay.
Pleasure to meet you. Talk with you today.
Is it on?
It's on.
My wife,
My husband.
congratulations to 800 TV sold.
Oh, I couldn't have done it without you.
Me either.
Do you know how brave you were when you came on and shared how hard it is living with
Schizophrenic. Yeah.
Yeah. And how
Not
she goes,
easy.
No. And me and you that suffer from severe mental illness.
Yeah.
I mean, doctors say that's not good, We proved them wrong. We've been married, 21 years?
21 years married.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we proved them wrong. We're a success story.
Yeah.
And he's my teddy bear, too.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you, honey. That means a lot coming from you.
Yeah. We do it together.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you,
No. I've had that shirt forever.
All right, we're ready?
Whenever you are.
Oh, God, I wasn't prepared to do this. You didn't give us very much information. Okay.
Don't say anything that makes us cry.
Yeah, no, I make myself cry in the process. Hi, my name is Randy Heron,
And I'm Bo Heron.
and we're here to tell Linda congratulations on your 800 episodes. I can't think of a person who would be any more fitting to have 800 episodes. You have opened doors for so many people that are marginalized and not listened to. My son, one of them. We both get emotional, I guess. But Bo first came to Walking Through Life when he was invited for the torch run with the chief, the Hartford police chief. And his Special Olympics team, and you saw something in him, Linda.
Oh, I did.
And you wanted him to do another show, and he did public service announcements for Special Olympics, and then he even had his little show, The Hawk Watch, about the Upper Valley Hawks for a year.
I watched it every time.
And it was just a great opportunity, and it was a great forum for him and his teammates, and it opened up a lot for them. And then they got the award from Cat TV that year, and they were all just so proud. So it's something that has stayed with us.
Oh, I love you guys.
And we love you too. So congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you.
opening a door for him and his teammates.
And I want you to come back, Bo. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't done a show in a little bit.
No, the last time we came, we had to come without him, remember? Because
I know.
Because I was training.
he was training on the bike for the torch run, and Mary.
Yeah.
We had Mary and the chief and I. So, but thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I hope you guys know how much I love you. You're both
do.
special to me.
Thank you.
And Bo, right away when you were the first day on the show, I knew, I mean, because you were smiling. You smiled, this big smile, and I said, oh my gosh, he would just be so good on camera. And isn't it something when we can be proud because we give a voice to others and then bring them in the camera with us,
Yeah.
okay? So they can have
Yeah.
you standing right beside them.
Mary's turned into a little ham dog, hasn't she?
I know.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Well, I'd like to thank Linda for your 800th show. I mean, that's saying something right there. That's more than Seinfeld. So you
more
should be
than Seinfeld.
very proud. It's more than MASH. But no, it's a great accomplishment and a great achievement. You should be very proud of it because that means that what you're doing is well received and a lot of people appreciate it. I know I do. And I mean, not only do you promote just awareness and of people with disabilities and challenges of people's lives, but you support this local musician too, which is always a good thing. So I'd like to just I'll play one more here. This is just a feel-good song, in my opinion, about life up here in Vermont and well, life in a lot of places in America. So a little tune called Country Style. Faded jeans and dirt roads, old dogs and country stores, a handshake and a smile never go out of style where I come from. Pickup trucks and cold beer, cruising on a John Deere. It's a simple way of life that feels so right, rolling round here, where everybody knows your name and they're always there to lend you a hand. No need to lock your doors at night to keep the world outside when you're living country style. Suntans with a cool breeze, shade under a maple tree, an old swimming hole where all the local folk go, so jump on in. Well, sparks fly in the moonlight, a blue-eyed dream to hold tight. You can let your head down, shake it all around, Lord, and go wild, where everybody knows your name, they're always there to lend you a hand. No need to lock your doors at night to keep the world outside when you're living country style. Shake off those blues, you got nothing to lose. Just leave all your worries and troubles far behind. Oh, live it country style. country style. You're living country style. Little bit of country style. Thank you so much.
I don't have much of a collar. I'll just attach it to my beard. There we go.
Look at that.
Okie doke. We looking good? Yeah. Great. All right, well, geez, here we are, the 800th Walking Through Life Blowout Spectacular. It's been quite the show. We've had Tim Brick, we've had some back-flipping dogs, we've had some emotional moments, and it's been a roller coaster. And that's what it always is with Linda. It's always a curveball, and you're never quite sure what's going to happen. I think without Walking Through Life, I never would have seen someone summon the spirit of Amadeus Mozart. I would never have seen, telepathy via the internet, and boy, would have been some other standout moments. I feel like there's some big ones that I'm missing. Wedding. Well, not only Linda's wedding, which was quite the spectacle to behold, but without Linda, I don't think I would have ever witnessed a teddy bear wedding. I don't think I would have ever seen one of those in my entire life if it hadn't been for Linda. So thank you, Linda, for all of the unique, inspiring moments, and here's to many more.
Hi, this is Linda Carbonell from Walking Through Life TV show, and my cane just dropped, but that's okay. We are here today celebrating 800 Walking Through Life shows, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. I just couldn't have done it. Hearing from all of you the difficult times in the good times, and people that have really put the work in and getting better at whatever they choose to do, finding their purpose, telling their stories. And it's just, I'm really, really grateful for all of you, everything that you have done as far as sharing stories on Walking Through Life. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to a lot of people. We got a lot of fans, just like Tim Brick, say, and Ted Carbonell. Ted's got a fan base too. He gets calls from girls all the time. I get a little jealous, but it's okay, right?
Right.
But I also want to take the time to say anybody can do this. Anybody can come up with a purpose that they want to talk about, It's finding it in your heart what it is, Are you a musician that, like Tim, or, are you somebody with a disability that would love to do something like this? Are you somebody that it works for WISE and wants to advocate for WISE? Whatever it is, CATV can help you. This is how I've started doing Walking Through Life. Oh no, I dropped him. Anyway, this is how I started Walking Through Life. Back in 2005, I saw an ad on Channel 8 that said, be a star, create your own show. And I'm thinking, I've always wanted to be a star. That would be great, I really did. I wanted to be a star. But then I had to think about what kind of star I wanted to be. And the first thought was, maybe Ellen or somebody else like that, somebody funny. And then I thought about it some more, and like I said, Dick McCormick and the senators that had gotten together to get me that, and the governor, to get me my very first award, when they called me up from getting my award, the governor, Jim Douglas, said to me, here's Linda Carbonell, the Oprah of Vermont. And that name's kind of stuck with me. I like to be Oprah, actually, it's not Oprah, it's Linda. Linda Lee. Everybody likes to call me Linda Lou. But I'm Linda Lee Carbonell. Very proud to be a Carbonell, by the way. Wonderful family. And I also want to make sure that I take time to thank my family. And I had a lot of regrets in my life. I had a lot of them, and I had a lot of anger most of my life for being, ill, pushing people away and not being able to be with my family and all of that. And by finding my healing, I also found that too, Now my family just sticks right beside me. And even then, it was more of, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to help. And so they had to be able to place me somewhere where I could get help, And after all the times that I was in the mental health hospital, I now thank them because I got to know all the people there at the hospital, the people that work there, the nurses, the patients, you know, the ones that shared with me. And I could feel the same way that they felt. My peers, it was one of the most wonderful experiences for me, even though it went on for probably about 10 years straight. I could really feel what I was looking for, and that was love and acceptance. And today I have my wonderful husband that loves me and accepts me the way that I am. I got CATV that loves me and accepts me the way I am. I've got Tim Brick that loves me and accepts me the way I am. Chico and Kelly and Donna. There's so many people that make my heart just feel so good. So, but Walking Through Life is going to continue, and it's going to get even better. And we're going to all support PEG TV, right? CATV8.org. Can leave an email for Donna. They also have can sponsor the shows too, or CATV. And I don't know, if you go onto their website and you go down to where it says sponsor and you click that, it tells you what you'll get for sponsorship, for money that you sponsor, which is great. How I'd like to end this, if it's okay, is I'd like my honey to come up here. My teddy bear.
Congratulations.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know how awesome you are, and I've never had any man at all that would ever play teddy bears with me.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't, but you do.
Yeah, that's right.
We have our own little family at home. We got 3 cats. We got teddy bears. How many teddy bears have we got now?
3 or 4.
Oh, I thought we had more than that. Probably some in your room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love you, honey.
I love you too.
And I want to say goodbye for this segment. We are going to, I think, get Donna and some others to come out and say something. Anyway, this is Linda Carbon, and we'll see you next time on Walking Through Life.
Walking through this life of mine, well, it's teaching me so many things, like how to love and how to lose and how to choose.